Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Ride on the road, signing on. Hope everybody's doing well and prospering out there. Wherever you are, all over the place, world, or country, however you want to put it. Got a few things going on this particular video. I'm going to try to keep it short, but I got a lot of stuff to try to pack into it. Well, I don't know if y'all know, folks who follow me on Facebook, like I said, that's Facebook. That'll be Facebook at Ramon Reddick, RemoneRedddick. I do a lot of stuff on there, updates and stuff, real time. So just send me a request and I'll get to it as soon as I can. But a week or two ago, the videos I did were about taking it one step at a time. It was some more to that video, but that was one of the topics. And of course, you know, the shock absorbers, because a part of this whole van thing, van dwelling RV thing, and I know a lot of people like to get excited about the interior design and everything else you do on the inside as far as making it a dwelling of sorts or whatever, making it a dwelling. That's real exciting. But a lot of ways, the thing that's not exciting is the mechanics aspect of it, which is a big part of it, which is half of it. Because without mechanics, you're not going anywhere. You're dead in the water. So, let's see, can I raise this up? It looks crooked. My tripod. But anyway, yeah, the mechanics aspect of it is very important. So, a smooth ride is extremely important. Hence, the word shock absorbers are extremely important. I got my notes here. I got to keep notes. I got so much stuff. But, as you know, we're doing one at a time on the shocks, and I'm down to the third shock. This is the third shock. The two rear are installed. The two front are installed. This is the first of the rear, and I had a pleasant surprise when I went to I'll go ahead and say AutoZone, where these come from. I was going to get Bilstein, but I did research and I found out these would probably be just as good as Bilstein. I just wanted a monotube design. It was heavy duty and built for trucks. So that's what I got in the Bilstein. Not in the Bilstein, but in the Max Control monotube by Gabriel that AutoZone sells. And I'm extremely excited with it. And a pleasant surprise after buying the third one, and I noticed that I get, I think 75% off or 25% off of the last shock absorber. So I will be getting a $20 discount, and that's real nice. On my next purchase of the last shock, which will complete the whole project of adding new shocks to the van. And like I said, the old shocks really weren't that bad. They were worn, of course, but the back ones are still. I know this is a 2500 series truck, but the back ones still got some life in them. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and replace those. We'll get that behind us. But I just wanted to bring to your attention how important the mechanics are. The shocks and suspension is extremely important. You should put that on your mind, and definitely put that as a priority. You're gonna be glad you did. I'm definitely glad I did. Now, those monotubes take away those little bumps. I mean, I feel like I'm not even in the same vehicle. And that's just the front being installed, you know. Why I chose these Gabriel Max, like I said, convenience of AutoZone, ease of replacement, no hassle dealing with mailing in and mailing out, not finding I wouldn't have to look for a dealer or nothing, because I have no idea where I will be. So that takes a little hassle from me. And of course, it wasn't much out there on them, so I did my research and I decided to take a chance so I can let you know how they are. And so far, so good. I give them my seal of approval, 2 thumbs up. They had a monotube design. They cherish these as their best shock. So they'll be in stock in most major cities. They might not be at every AutoZone. I found that out. They're only in certain ones, mainly the main AutoZones. Is what I found out from my personal experience, but you can find them relatively easy. Only thing about them, they don't come with instructions in the box, so you kind of got to have some know-how about shock absorbers to install them. There won't be no instruction. When you're replacing those shocks, let me give you a tip. When dealing with these old trucks, you're going to deal with rusty bolts. And dealing with those rusty bolts, you want to take your time, get extremely good grip on them, take it slow, keep your bottle of WD-40 or some kind of lubricant sprayed on it, because you don't want that nut to get hot and break on you. Because if it breaks on you, now you're buying bolts. Unless you just want to go ahead and replace the bolts. You just want to go ahead and get the new hardware like that. Anyway, I chose to keep mine because they were in good shape. Like I said, I took my time. I turned them slow. It took a little while. I kept them greased with WD-40. kept kept them saturated, soaked with WD-40, and they came right off and went back on with ease. That's just a quick tip. I have broken boats before going too fast and not keeping them lubricated. So keep that in mind. That's pretty much it on shocks. I'm going to take it out the box and show it to you. This wasn't planned, but why not? And the clock's sticking on it. That's it. It has this boot on it. And like I said, under the boot, there's the steel tube. And you can do your own research on these. They're pretty good. Like I said, it comes with a little sticker. You put the master control sticker on it, and you just install it. And this little zip tie will go around the bottom. Like I said, this is the modern stuff here. We're going to keep it modern and keep it moving. So that's going to be it about suspension. You're looking at about 50 or 60 bucks a piece, depending on where you're at. A little tax maybe. Bilstein going to run you about 70. Those are great shocks as well. You have to find a dealer for those, and when you get to the dealer, you'll have to deal with. I don't think you can take them back to the place you bought them. You have to deal with Bilstein direct, or you might have to go through the dealer or whatever. But like I said, I move around so much, chance of me getting back to that same dealer would be like, I just didn't want to deal with it. I wanted to go with a store that was everywhere. I do that a lot, that's my philosophy. Okay. Now, I'm going to make a tip. Something was scaring this is what something I've been meaning to say. I don't know if anybody knows, when you're boondocking in Walmart or any big store and you got a wind advisory, a lot of high wind or a storm approaching, those baskets will scare the bejesus out of you. So what I do now is I pull in. If I know a storm or high wind is coming in, I keep an eye on that. I go ahead and move the baskets away because they will slam right into the side of your vehicle and the front of your vehicle. Luckily, I've been lucky enough that they've only slammed into the bumper guard that I installed. But it boom, it's like in the middle of the night you hear a loud boom and it'll terrify you. So that's just a little, little information I wanted to talk about. Another thing about my Dometic fridge. I'm just kind of random, but I want to discuss these things on mine. I eat a lot of what I call fresh as possible meats and stuff. Try to stay away from a lot of all fried stuff mainly. The frozen, they have a 10-pound bag of great value frozen chicken that fits, not 10, the 3 pound. The 10 won't really fit. I mean, it'll fit, but you can't put nothing that's in the Dometic CF18 that I have. So I get the 5 pound, I believe it's 5 or 3 pound. And it's like 10 bucks. And that lasts me like an entire week. And I'll try to find a Dollar Tree and get those frozen bag vegetables for $1, the California blend. They have them too, but Wally World has them too. I'm in a Wally World right now. But you're going to pay like $1 more. So, just keep that in mind. Fresh veggies, steamed, grilled, seared or whatever. All those different ways are great, and it's a lot more healthier than running to these places, grabbing stuff. Of course, you're going to do that anyway, but just don't be relying on that. That's, your base meal will be out of the Dometic and healthy. You'll control that situation. That's just a little tip I wanted to get out. Okay, I'm going to talk about another thing. We're going to have to go outside for this one. Hope the sun don't ruin anything. But let's talk generator. I've been doing my research, and it looks like I'm going to end up getting the inverter generator. And it's probably going to be a Honda. I'm 99.9% sure it's going to be a Honda. Somebody's been debating for a while. And I'm thinking about the 1,000 watt Honda inverter generator. And like I said, I know people probably going to say get to 2,000. But like I said, I've been heavy research, and the wattage and draws from my particular tiny, the wind is so hard, I'm going to go inside. The wattage, and there's been a lot of guys proving that 1,000 watt can run my little AC, but I won't be able to run anything else like televisions and anything of that nature, which I really don't watch anyway. So that much of. So I don't think I'm gonna regret it. We'll see. It's possible that I will get to 2. I'm still debating, but it'll be either the 1 or the 2. Size is important because I don't want to keep that generator outside all the time. So size is important. The 2 is almost too big for the interior. The 1 is short enough to where it actually will fit in some places kind of out of the way for me. So, I wanted to get away with the smallest one possible. Time's up. Let's go about 5 more minutes. But really, I really wanted from y'all, either one of these will fit this application. I've decided to put it, let me show you, right here. Right here on the bumper. I'm thinking about a steel bracket or something to make a platform. Because I got a space here 2.5, 3 feet by 2.5 feet by 3 feet or so, and it'll drop down. I'll still have a lot of clearance. That generator can sit right here. A steel reinforced bracket that will like hook here and hook there. Still great platform. Maybe bolted through the bumper for added security, and maybe a box, maybe a wire or mesh, steel mesh box right there. So when it's back here, I could ride with it back here with it locked in, safety to get a lot of ventilation. Maybe for stealth, I could cover it with some kind of a custom cover or something with drawstrings or something of that nature. Something like that, you know. And when not in use for long periods of time, I'll just bring it inside, and it'll sit outside when I feel comfortable with it being outside. Those things ain't, you know, I'll be getting help on getting one, if not one completely donated to me by some very great people who would like to remain anonymous. So I gotta start, but they're not going to help in designing the bracket and placement. They'll just help, or with the generator per se. They just say, let me know. So I really appreciate that. One day I'm gonna do a whole video with those guys. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Give me your ideas and your tips and what you think about that location of that generator. I got the space. It really won't hinder me. I don't go on the roof an awful lot. And if I did, that thing gonna be sturdy enough that I probably can stand on top of it. That's how sturdy. There's nothing else on the bumper. There's nothing else on the bumper. Everything else is off the hitch. All the weight of the box and bikes coming off the hitch. There's really nothing on the bumper. It's a little tugging on the bumper, but no extreme weight. I don't think that is going to affect the bumper, even if I had to reinforce those bolts. I think it'll be okay. That thing don't weigh but 80 pounds. So, with the brace and stuff, you're looking at about another 30 pounds. I'm going to do it in steel, so that's pretty much it. One more thing before I get out of here. I got a lot of stuff to do. Coffee. Coffee's been a problem. I looked at how I was in the middle of nowhere, and I wanted a cup of coffee. Of course, I have capabilities of making it, and it was, you know, I really don't like the instant stuff, but that's what I've been relying on, the instant. I'm sick of the instant. I don't want it more instant. I want the ground stuff. So I'm trying to come up with a way to do this, and I know people just take filters and pour it through and all that kind of stuff, but I kind of got my own way. I'm going to try to do it and see how this works. I got to make something, though. But what I'm going to do is this. Boil my water, and I went and picked up... because at Mickey D's, you look at $1 a cup, man. You know, then you check this out here. It's Maxwell House, 90 cups. $1 a cup at Mickey D's, 6 fluid ounce is $90. So equivalency to this, I don't know how accurate this is. It could be 80 or so. But even if it was 50, you know what I mean? It only costs $3.40 for this whole thing. So I'm spending like $50 to $100 every 3 or 4 months on coffee at McDonald's. And this costs $3 or $4, and I can make it at my leisure. So I gotta break myself from going to get that $1 cup of coffee at McDonald's. It's really adding up. People say, well, it's not that big a deal. Well, when it adds up, look at a year's time, you know, plus the convenience. You know, you drive to a Mickey D's, you look at the gas, every little bit you're spending. But I'm gonna try to use one of these, and I'm gonna try to make an improvised, maybe cut it out of plastic or something, a hole. Something that just laps over this. I can just set it over this. See it? Set it over this. Drop this in the hole and pour my hot water down through this. It's just a K-cup, reusable one. Don't cost nothing at all. Just pop it open. Pour my coffee grounds in there. Then drop it in there. That's my simple design to coffee. And we'll see what happens, because I'm really, really, really struggling with stuff like that. And ain't that a blessing to be? That's one of my biggest, you know, struggles. Dealing with coffee. That's great. But anyway, this ride on the road signing off. Y'all stay safe out there and be good. God bless America. Like, rate, and subscribe. And we will see you next time, YouTube. Go to my Facebook, Ramon Reddick, and send me a friend request. Peace.